Death is a universal experience, and funeral homes play a crucial role in helping families navigate the grieving process. So get ready to delve into the somber yet fascinating world of funeral homes with this list of the best TV shows about funeral homes that offer a unique glimpse into the complexities of life and death. A quick disclaimer before we start: keep in mind that in this countdown we're featuring only scripted shows and that these series are listed in no particular order. With that out of the way, this is TV Show Pilot, and here are our top 5 TV shows about funeral homes. 6 Feet Under. We'll begin this list with probably the most well-known TV show that takes place at a funeral home, HBO's 6 Feet Under. This series follows the Fisher family, who run Fisher & Sons Funeral Home, a funeral home in Los Angeles. After the family patriarch's death, the Fishers have to confront the fragility of life and the inevitability of death, while also grappling with complicated family dynamics and each of their own demons. Each episode begins with a death of various causes that sets the tone for the characters' personal struggles and growth. Good Grief. From Los Angeles, we move to New Zealand with this next entry. Good Grief centers on 2 sisters who inherit the Loving Tributes funeral home after their grandfather's sudden death. However, Gwen and Ellie are on 2 very different paths in life and therefore can't agree on what to do with the business. Ellie wishes to keep it running to uphold their grandfather's legacy, while Gwen just wants to get out of their small town. The tension between them is high, and the added stress of the funeral home's eccentric employees doesn't help. But as unprepared as they are to run the home, having to stare death in the face day after day might just help them come to grips with their own lives. Fun at the Funeral Parlour. Another comedy, this time hailing from Britain, is the 2001 series Fun at the Funeral Parlour. The show focuses on the hilarious lives of Ivor Thomas and his 3 sons, who run a funeral home in Wales. Ivor is the patriarch of the family and the head of the business, who has done well for himself despite his phobia of dead bodies, while his 3 sons, Arwell, Gwyn, and Percy, vary in personalities and antics that account for much of the show's comedic aspects. With its irreverent humor and farcical scenarios, the series offers a unique perspective on the daily antics within the funeral parlor, making it a memorable comedy. And with a setting of a dysfunctional funeral home named Thomas, and Thomas, could it be any different? Mortem, No One Dies in Skarnes. And we'll finish off with 2 shows with a bit of a supernatural twist. First up, we have the Norwegian series Mortem, No One Dies in Skarnes. As the name suggests, the show is set in the small town of Skarnes in Norway. We follow Liv Hallingin, a young nurse whose life takes a peculiar turn when she is discovered in a field and declared dead, only to wake up just as her autopsy is about to begin. Her family owns a funeral home, and after an accident that caused their father's death, her brother Odd took over the business. So as the events surrounding Liv's so-called revival begin to unravel, the siblings are tangled further and further in a supernatural mystery, all while trying to keep the family business from going bankrupt in a town where virtually no one has died in quite some time. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. And lastly, we have Netflix's Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Based on the Archie comic book series of the same name, this supernatural drama tells the story of Sabrina Spellman, a teenager who struggles with her dual nature as a half-mortal and half-witch. Set in the fictional town of Greendale, the series explores Sabrina's struggle to reconcile her desires for a normal teenage life with her responsibilities as a witch, all while confronting dark forces that threaten her friends and family, which includes her 2 witch aunts, Hilda and Zelda, who run the Spellman Mortuary. And while the show isn't focused on the operations of the funeral home, it has a constant presence since it serves as a central setting for many key moments in the show. Do you agree with our picks for the top 5 TV shows about funeral homes? Let us know in the comments. Check out TVShowPilot.com for the full list of the best funeral home series. And don't forget to subscribe to the TV Show Pilot YouTube channel for more videos like this.